Welcome to Second Take, the show that focuses on the issues behind the news. Mining Weekly editor Martin Creamer joins me today to unpack the latest news in the mining industry. Welcome, Martin.
Thanks, Ashni.
Now, South Africa is expected to be well represented at the Shanghai Platinum Week next week.
I'm very happy about this. This is a very important event because China is using so much more platinum group metals. They are now the biggest consumer of platinum group metals in the world, and we are the biggest supplier of platinum group metals in the world. So, it's very important that the two of us get together, these two countries. So the Minerals Council of South Africa said South Africa is going to be very well represented. And of course, even South African platinum group metals companies are going to be very well represented. But people from all over the world are coming to this, as has happened in the last 4 years. But I think it's reached an absolute climax now with platinum. You can see that what's happening in China is a realization that you cannot combat climate change without also including platinum group metals in reducing emissions and producing clean, green energy. They are also very, very conscious of the need for the storage of that energy. So hydrogen comes into play massively. And people tell me, and I don't know exactly what is going to happen there, but they say a massive announcement is coming out. We can expect a very big announcement to come out of there this week. It's from the July the 8th to July the 11th. And then some of the South African companies are going to go around China and see what's happening in the production of electrolyzers for green hydrogen, production of fuel cells. But that combination of hydrogen and fuel cells is growing exponentially.
Now, can you tell us about the potentially game-changing technology for platinum group metals mines?
Our mining industry is often reluctant to come in with new technologies. They seem to want to be conservative and say, look, we've done this in this fashion for many, many years. And to change is very, very difficult. Often there are labor intensity issues, and you don't want to move away if you're going to lose jobs. But what has happened with African Rainbow Minerals, they need to get into UG2 that is not only at a steep angle, but it's in that same tubular roof. And they have to do that with an innovative technology. So for the last 4 years, they've been working on a technology that will enable them to not only mine this, but mine it so much more productively at such lower cost. And, the grades will be much higher. So it's just a win-win-win all round. And they're on the brink now of a breakthrough. And they're hoping that by next year, in Bokoni mine that they've got, and also Madikwe, they'll be able to implement this technology. And I think South African mining must be aware of trying to mine its platinum group metals in particular in a far more efficient way, in a far more lower cost way, and also up the grades the way they think they'll be able to do.
And lastly, there's positivity among investors for South Africa's government of national unity.
It's great to hear positivity about South Africa because we haven't heard that from investors for some time. And it was very good news with Pallinghurst's Arnie Franson coming in and saying, he's very, very excited about the government of national unity in South Africa. He feels this is the right way to go. Now, this is another platinum group metals miner in South Africa, the Pallinghurst group with Sedibelo. They also have developed quite strongly in North America. So they've been, internationalizing, but now looking back and hoping that, that they will be able to resurrect some of their project ideas that they had in South Africa. They are saying, well, we hope that, the rand will get more muscles and, the interest rates will fall and make it far more acceptable to go ahead with projects here. But the whole unity government concept is pleasing them as an investor.
Thanks for speaking with us, Martin.
Thanks, Ashni.
That's it for today. Join us again next week for more news analysis on the local and global mining industries. Don't forget to listen to the audio version of our Mining Weekly daily email newsletter.